Hello and welcome back. If you are still with us, or with me, I kind of feel sorry for you. But as I've said, if this turns out to give you a Factorio addiction or anything of that kind, it's not my fault. Don't blame me. I am not responsible for your choices of either playing Factorio or watching my videos. Hopefully you are not as addicted as I am. Or I mean, I'm not addicted, not at all, no. So, in today's episode, we shall grow a lot more seaweed because we need more copper, more iron, well, not so much more iron actually, but definitely more copper. Lots and lots of copper we're gonna need. So that's what our main focus will be today in this episode. We will basically be producing seaweed crop facilities all over the place, more or less. Because we need to have more, always more. And eventually in this episode I will also be trying to get this one started. So that way I have more, essentially less of a mess. Maybe even with perfectly automated smelting of the iron ore and copper ore as well would be useful. But for now, sit back, relax, enjoy, do whatever it is you're doing, and enjoy seeing me getting tortured. Copper cable. What's the problem? Why don't I... Okay, that one's already out. Okay, let's smelt these things a bit faster. By just using more furnaces at the same time. We should be getting enough copper plates for this expansion. There we go, 2 of those factories. Now let's see, how are we doing on landfill? We need more landfill. We're mostly lacking sand. I think we can do something about that. Actually, I think it's time to turn one of these back to sand again, because we have so much stone at the moment. Speaking of stone, how are we on smelted stone? On stone bricks, I think we can probably smelt a bit of that. There we go. More landfill. And of course I'm also going to need just a bit of iron belts and stuff. Transport belts, I mean. And inserter. Holy cow. One inserter costs 8 copper plates. I'm kinda wondering if there is another recipe for inserters, but there is not. There are better recipes for the other things, but none that I have access to at the moment. Oh god. We have so much work left to do. But hopefully we should be able to get our first science pack soon. Really looking forward to that when that happens. Must have copper. Kidding me. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. There we go. Should be enough for now. Wondering how many rows of this I will make. Actually, I think that now I will expand this a bit further to the left here. As well. Because, yeah, there's not really any risk of a belt being full or something like that, so now let's use the good pipes. Oh, there we go. Oops. Right, they also need copper, of course. Everything needs copper. What's wrong here? There we go. So that one's running, everything is running. So just needs some belts here. Oh boy. Yeah, this is basically what this whole episode will be about. Me running around, expanding production of seaweed. Hope you enjoy. Let's see how much. Some iron there, that's nice. And let's take a look at the sand. That's good. Seaweed. I mean, come on. This is just ridiculous. I need so much circuit boards. 2 of those needs 15. Okay, I'm guessing that maybe I should actually automate the smelting. Seems to be about time, maybe. So, water, can I have another one of these? How about over there? There we go. And let's see. Yeah, something like that, why not? There we go. Water fixed. So then let's see. Now we need that steam. How about we take some steam over here? I think I'll use some of these to save a bit of iron. And I can even draw a straight line here because I don't expect to have any crossings at the moment. There we go, that's that. And let's see. Oh god. Need more iron. Must have more iron. Need underground belts. Okay, here we go. Perfect. So now this one should be filling up as well. So then we can put some trashing over here with or should we put that down here? Maybe eventually we should put it down there, but for now let's keep it up here somehow. Let's see. We also need to think about how to remove the resources from these machines. I'm guessing that will have to be two inserters like here. Oh, and here is where the copper usage comes in again, of course. So how about this approximately? And then we can, I think we'll maybe extend it over here actually. Yes. So that we can do something like this. That should help. Nice to see that this is backing up now. Should mean that we can get a bit more iron from this process. So maybe something like that. We can put the trash for that over here. A few of those. One over there in the corner, and just a little bit more iron here. No, I didn't want that. I wanted this. Perfect. So that we can set this one here. So that we have this feedback loop, because this one will be using a bit of tailings. But this is a lot of tar. This one requires a lot of tar, and I don't like that. So I think we will just disable this one for now, because we can't basically afford it. We need the tar for copper and iron. Is this one? Yes, this one exists. Okay, great. Now I think it's time to flush this system again. So let's see here. We need, we're gonna need a couple of, I think we want to use that. Or do we? I don't know. Let's move this one over there. This one will not be able to keep up with the vast amount of resources that we're gonna get here, but we will expand on that later on. So I think this should be good. It looks good to me. Looks a lot better than what we've had previously, at least. So now we just basically need a bit more iron to build the pipes, underground pipes, and then we just need to finish our sentences. We just need to finish to build the scrapping, build the toast, build the waste, build the thingy. You know what I mean, I hope. And if not, you will see soon. Right, that one needed that. So let's see here. Can we... this one is getting some tar there. Nope. Okay, maybe next time. I'll be quick. 25, 40, 50. Yes, I'm okay with this. Don't like wasting too much resources. So now we don't need this. This tar we can get rid of these pipes. And then we will be moving these gas vents and sinkhole. Very happy to see that steam is definitely not a problem. There we go. Now I can move all that smelting for copper and iron up here. Something like this. Okay, so we just need to use this flue gas, which I honestly have no clue what it can be used for or what it is or anything. I know pretty much absolutely nothing about it. Which is exactly why I'm just putting it into this. And this saline water we're just gonna put into there. So I think this should be enough, almost. Okay, we need another one of these. There we go. And we're definitely gonna need another inserter here. So how much tar do we have here? Okay, yeah, that's gonna use up. So this one will fill up a little bit. I'm gonna need some faster inserters, man. Can we squeeze one in? Some in here? Yes, we can actually. Interesting. So something like that. Yeah. We will get back to this in a while. Now I just want that copper. Oh, seaweed. Hello there. why not? I do have some use for seaweed, so sure. I can use that. How are we doing with fuel? Got plenty of fuel over here, as expected. Nope. There we go. That's how to do it. So... Nope. I need to hold right click. Eh. Oh well. I'm still not completely used to the controls of even distribution, but I like the mod anyway. Copper. Of course, I knew that. Landfill. Wondering if we can output yeah, not quite. God, I wish I had underground belts, but I do not. It would be nice to just get this thingy working automatically. But I'm guessing that's too much to ask. So we'll just handcraft. Do I have... I don't have inserters, and I need a bit more belts. So we better pick that up. Felt like I had a whole bunch of copper ore here just a minute ago. What happened to that? This is so expensive, it's ridiculous. I mean, come on. Yay! Okay, here we go. Still plenty of space on the belt. Each one of these seaweed facilities gives us around 0.1 seaweed per second. So it would take us 15 rows of 10 each to get seaweed to fill an entire yellow belt, because this has 15 items per second. So I'm not really worried about the belts getting full anytime soon. Especially not when I'm coming and fetching some seaweed, because I need to kickstart the new machines. There we go. Let's take that seaweed. Do we have enough? Okay, let's use this. Perfect. There we go. So now I think we have how many seaweed factories? 28 or 27? I don't know. Let's see here. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 3, 27. Are we already at 27? It appears so. Okay, let's make that 30 then. I'm wondering if I can ever have enough seaweed. At the moment I don't think so. More sound. Lots and lots of sound. Well, actually what I really need is, of course, copper. Feels like I should have done this a long time ago. I haven't yet found a way to make more water in this mod pack. I don't know if there is like water fill like you have in PyBlock, although it's not called water fill there. And honestly, I've kind of forgot what it's called. But I know it looks like yellow explosives. And it can be used to create explosions in the ground to bring up some water. I kind of hope it exists here somewhere as well, because it would definitely be useful. Maybe not right now, but for the future. Oh boy. So now I want to have some inserters over here that can automatically fill up this stone furnace. Even though it's definitely gonna be more stone furnaces later on. So it looks like 16 of these plates gives me 2 inserters. That's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. I mean, we've already recorded for half an hour now, and we're at a huge copper shortage. This is just bananas. Right, I want them here. Now there is no way to filter these, sadly. So, well, I'm guessing that most of the time they will be working with copper, but when you least expect it, they can switch over to work with iron, I guess. Speaking of iron, we do have quite a bit of iron over here. Speaking of iron, we need more fuel to smelt iron. Not only does smelting copper take a lot of resources, it also requires a lot of time, which is not great. This should give us a tremendous amount of iron, honestly. So, as I've said, iron is not a problem. Let's take a look at if we can somehow increase our copper plate production. Scrap copper. I don't think we can get any scrap copper. Copper ore from guts. Seems like we already have this recipe. Atomizer. Atomizer. We can build an atomizer. But I'm kind of wondering. Okay, copper ore. Guts. Fish. Oh, this is interesting. This is very interesting. Maybe we should... Can I build a slaughterhouse? I can build a slaughterhouse. This is very interesting. I think this is definitely something I will investigate further. I want these. Fish farm. Remember looking into a fish farm in the last episode. Alright, this is where we need glass. So we need to... Let's see, where do we have that again? We have that over here. Well, iron is definitely not a problem, so we should be able to build some underground iron pipes. So let's do that. Let's see how far it can take us. How is this? Yeah, I can take it. It's too damn big. Oh well. We'll just take a little detour, I guess. Nothing to worry about. That is already at maximum length. Give me more iron. There we go. So I'm guessing we can, yeah, we might as well change this one. See, this is sort of where I'm starting to regret all these low quality iron pipes, because these are so slow to mine, to get back, to remove. There we go. And I really don't want to accidentally remove them, so we'll just have to stick with these for now. There we go. Should be enough for quite a while. So let's see, where is the hole in this? Here it is. Should be easy to fix. There we go. Now we're using up this coal gas and we're getting ourselves another achievement. Molten glass, woohoo! But wait a minute, this is molten glass. Oop, that's... Oh my god. We're using that up quite quickly, it appears. This is the bad part about not knowing what you're doing. Suddenly it just turns out that you need a shit ton of resources. So can I make a... No, I think this was a very expensive one, wasn't it? Yes. 65 copper plates, I mean there's no way we're getting that anytime soon. So what I want to do is to disable that one, remove this one, and then we're gonna change recipe once this is done. There we go. So let's take a look at glass, 50 molten glass. I do have exactly 50 molten glass. But I'm thinking that I probably want to fill these pipes up a bit more first. So let's get back to this. Oh boy. Can I get coal gas or any other fluids? What other fluid values are there? Is there anything here I recognize? Anything here that I know how to produce? Anything? Please? Oh, tar. Woohoo! 0.2. And coal gas is also 0.2. Yeah, no, we're gonna stick with the coal gas. Oh boy. Why did I have to waste so much before? Well, because I didn't know how to store it, because as far as I know, I don't really have any storage tank or anything like it. The only thing I do have, I guess, is this tailings pond. But this one seems to vent stuff of some kind, so I'm really not sure if this works with anything besides tailings. I guess we could do a test there if we just put water in it. Oh, oh. There's a queue here. So maybe I should... Wait. Oh, I am already using this one first. I can start consuming more steam. That's nice. Just not sure how to consume more steam, but maybe more slow wood forestry or something? I don't know. Oh my god, 114. That's nice. How is this one doing? Right. Whoa. I found a usage for that. That's nice. Let's produce some more moss. At least that takes us a few steps closer to our end goal of getting red science. My god, I want red science. If we look at the... Let's see here. Okay, I think I should look at this again. So, 1 copper plate equals 8 copper ore. This we already know. And for copper ore we have 2 different options. Either we use the guts, which we get from the fish, or we use the tars. So let's take a look at the guts, let's take a look at some fish. We need 17 fish. Is there any difference here? Wastewater, I don't have any wastewater. Oh wow, okay, it's a product. I do know how to get saline water, but let's take a look. Oh, let's see here. This needs fish MK1 as a module, bunch of that, as many as we can fit essentially. Okay, it has 4 module slots. So that's it, we can't fit any more fish there right now. And then let's see. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's a bloody lot of fish. Well, this is of course 1 per second, which might be a bit unreasonable. Looking at 1 per minute instead looks slightly better. Of course, this is gonna give us so many side products that I have absolutely no idea how to use. But I have heard that this mod pack is kind of it's kind of side product paradise, or what we should call it. Meanwhile, it's just 1 of those, but then again we do need some coal. No wait, we already have coal here. So how about we take a look at that one and then that one. So that's like 142 seaweed. Of course this is not entirely correct, because I do not like this part, but we kind of need to change these production percentage values in order to match better what we are working with here. Maybe something like this. Now let's see, let's keep this one at 100. This is like approximate. And then we need to find the seaweed and add some more seaweed modules here. We need 5 of these. Don't like the fact that it's always scrolling but up to the top every time. That's gonna be annoying every now and then. So 7 seaweed facilities gives us 1 per minute. While if we instead switch around to this, we need 15 fish farms. Oh my god, right. The fish farms also need seaweed. So this is 28.5 seaweed. And this is 71 seaweed. So we do save quite a bit of seaweed, actually, by going the fish farm approach. And I kinda hope that the fish farm does not require any power. It does not. That's good. So how are we doing with this? Okay, this is good. Okay, this one has run out of that, so let's start producing some glass then. You gotta be kidding. How about we just flip things around here a bit? Is this possible? Looks like it. Just need to flip it up around a bit more. This is nice. Achievement unlocked! Glass! And 10 left there. Okay, that's okay. Now let's put it back to molten glass, I think. And then let's see if we can find a way. We can. If we just get some more iron. 100 iron plates. And I'm perfectly fine with that. That's actually quite awesome. So what I want to do here is, of course, to get rid of these. So that I can add an underground pipe. And then have a little belt. And a few inserters, which we don't have the copper for at the moment. So we'll just add some automatically, manually there. I think this should work for now. One inserter is enough there. Good. Yes. So let's fetch ourselves some copper. How are we doing up here? We have no fuel. Surprise, surprise. So let's fix that. So, inserters. And how much more for a fish farm? Shouldn't be much now. It's just 3 more. Fish farm. Great. So where to have that fish farm? Maybe I should have it over here. Let's try that. Because it needs seaweed, and here we have seaweed. That's my reasoning. Oh, it's not as big as I thought it might be. Fish. This gives us 3 fish. This gives us 5 fish. Wastewater. would like to look into this wastewater. What can we do with wastewater? Various things, but at the moment... Oh, it's used in an improved recipe for logs. That's interesting. The problem is at the moment we can't really use it. How much wastewater is this producing? 50. Yeah, that's a bit much. So do we want to use this recipe or not? It will involve getting some of this. Actually, that shouldn't be too hard. How much do we get for each of these processes? 250, oh my god. See, now I really miss the what's it called again? The overflow pipes and the various fluid mechanic thingies that exists in C-block. Those would be very useful right now. I don't know, maybe there is some here later on, but if there is, it's locked behind some research, of course. So it's gonna take quite a while before we can use any of this. Of course, there is the engine and circuit network approach, which we will probably have to be using later on. So let's see here. This produces 50 wastewater. So basically, what if I change this sinkhole to be a sinkhole for wastewater? Then I want, let's see here, I need fish. I think I have fish there, I have fish. Perfect. So let's just finish building this and then let's see what happens. Is that a sound in the game or is it... Yeah, it's a sound in the game. Yep. In case you're wondering, no, it's not your neighbor moving stuff, or it's not like a train. Nope, it's the game. In case you're wondering, it's this machine making this noise. I didn't know that fish made that much noise, really. But apparently they do. So let's farm some fishes. Something smells fishy here. Alright, I wanted that. And let's fill that up. So let's get back to here. This one. So this one is almost ready now. With the fish. So then let's look into the butch. No? What was it called again? Slaughterhouse, not butchery. Slaughterhouse. 15 iron. No, copper. Not too much. Should be affordable. And there we go. We're getting fish. Interesting. And shit. We are getting... Yeah, exactly. This is tricky, but I'm guessing we'll just put one of these maybe over here or something. I don't know. So then I kinda hope that it will be split into this and into this. That should work. What could possibly go wrong, right? So, how are we doing with that slaughterhouse? We need some more copper. Unsurprisingly. Why is this standing still? Because we need to empty this again. Slaughterhouse. This is steam powered. Don't think I have any source of steam over here. Though I do have there, so it should be quite easy, I guess. Fair amount of iron there, that's good. Oh boy, I really have quite a bit of these now. Let's see what we can do about those. More iron. Sounds good enough to me. Now we're definitely entering unknown territory with these slaughterhouse and stuff. Definitely never used this before. So if it looks like I know what I'm doing, I apologize, it's just an illusion. Oh, did I put this there? Seems like I forgot about that part. Oh, well, let's just do it like this. But we want to use some sand for the landfill. We are playing a C-block version, kind of, well, PyBlock. So we always need landfill, of course. This is interesting. Okay. God, the side products is strong with this. We're essentially using a side product here for fuel. For this machine. So we both want the side product at the same time as we don't want it, because if we have too much of it, the machine outputting it will be blocked. So some fluid control magic would be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic, really. I think we can change the recipe here again. To get some more glass. How much is left? 50, okay, let's put it in there. Oh boy, I did something stupid now, didn't I? Yep, I did for sure. Lesson learned. 65. Okay, I will just leave it at that for now. Because I think this... No. Yeah, this... Some glass disappeared when I changed this recipe. So, oh well. Let's see, can we use a chest here to store this in? Perfect. Then this can keep on going while we wait and figure out what to do with this. We have 15 glass at the moment, so that's good. More landfill. Let's take a look at this slaughterhouse then. Oh god, it's huge. Dear goodness. But I'm guessing that we could fit it up here somewhere maybe. At least for now, until we figure out a better design for all of this. Oh, and it has doublings for choose your next victim. I love this. Fish. Select recipe. Full render fish. Yes, sounds good. This one outputs blood as well. This is interesting. Very interesting. So now we just need to give it some steam. Full steam ahead. And we've already recorded an hour. Maybe didn't expand as much as I was hoping for. But we started producing fish. So that's nice, I guess. Now let's take a look at this, if maybe we can do something magical here. I think we can. We have plenty of wood, so let's just make a couple of boxes. So let's output here and input there. I want to see this. I didn't expect to be able to get blood this soon. I think I've seen some recipes using blood, but I'm wondering if I have them. Okay, atomizer, that's interesting. Heat lab, I don't think I have that. Evaporator. Chlorine. I think we want to build an atomizer. We definitely do. Compost plants. Atomizer. Heat lab. Oh dear god. Chromium. Isn't that what... Yeah, I think I can make that. Steam powered compost plant, okay. Not sure what I should use that for though, but atomizer, let's take a look. Oh, 75 copper. Right. That's just great. So, bones, meat, skin. This I'm not sure of. Need to take a look at what we can use this for. High pressure furnace, I think I have one of those. But I'm guessing that I don't quite have this bed reactor. I'm guessing this recipe is not open for me yet. I do actually have the possibility to make one of those too. My god, so many things to discover right now. But here I definitely want to output this. And we need more copper. We need iron as well, apparently. 60 iron, I'll take that. So let's put that one there. Yeah, I need these. So let's just put them there. Now let's see. I need to find a way to use this blood, really. I'm hoping that the atomizer can help. The problem is that, oh no, we have switched to, well, this is at least pretty fast to use up, that's good. But I do need the I'm gonna force it to change. There we go. So that we can put this over here instead. And let's just put those over there or something. Yeah, we still need quite a bit of this. What was it we could use the guts for again? It was iron ore, right? No, copper ore. Guts, and let's see here. Meat, skin. Let's take a look at meat. Oh, that can be used to make tin ore. Yeah, we definitely want to make an atomizer to see what things we can make there. Oh god, right. Yeah, that will be something for the next episode, I guess. In the meantime, go fish.